we got these ways to prepare your home for winter. And it's about time to get that going. Some parts of the country, you're already in winter, and it feels like it. Other parts of the country is enjoying some of the nicest weather they have all year long. San Francisco being one of them. I hear it's hotter right now in San Francisco than in the summertime. So those of you who need to get that home ready for winter, we've got the tips for you. Mark, what are they?
All right, number one is tune up your heating system. We tell you this all the time, folks. So whether it's your heating or your cooling system, you got to get it tuned up for the wintertime. Change out those filters. Get it so it's going to not only keep your house warm, but going to do it cost effectively. Another one we talked about a couple weeks ago is reverse your ceiling fans. Which direction should they go during the winter, Craig? Should they be pulling the air up or pushing it down?
I guess they're supposed to push it down.
Because the heat's natural, is the heat's trying to rise, and you're pushing it back down.
Get that heat down.
Push that air down. And we saw this in the Midwest a lot last year. There's a lot of roofing and gutter damage and roofing damage because of ice dams.
Mm-hmm.
Those
ice dams.
Damn ice.
You
got it. And what are those when it builds up? So what can you do to prevent it? There's actually a chemical you can put up in there whenever that comes. You can also just ensure that you've got proper clean out. The big one is clean out those gutters.
Mm-hmm.
Keep them clean and get them done, because during the fall you're not going to get any more leaves in those. But I bet you right now, or after fall, the leaves come down, you're going to have some junk in those gutters. Another one is get up on the roof. Make sure if there's any missing or loose shingles, etc. Now is the time to fix those so you do not get a leak when that snow is melting. Another is caulk around the windows and doors. Get a good airtight seal. Make sure you don't have any drafts coming through that house. Another, as I said, is divert water, kind of associated with the roofs and the guttering. Get it away from your foundation. Water and moisture, bad for your house. So your goal is keep it out of the house and keep it away from the foundation. So get some gutter extensions. Go walk around your house. Make sure that the splash blocks are placed appropriately so they're directing the water
Aim
away
it toward your
from the
neighbor's
house.
foundation.
Exactly.
No, seriously though, you got to be careful of that. I have seen it before in some neighborhoods, some parts of the country. Homes are built right on top of each other. There's barely an arm's length between the two houses. If you are going to divert water away from your foundation, especially if you're planning on burying some of the flexible spout stuff and have it dump out later, just make sure you're not actually causing something to pool up near your neighbor's foundation. Be careful about that.
We've already covered some of the winterization tips. Let's go through a few more. Turn off those exterior faucets, folks. How many of you have been longtime homeowners have had a pipe burst? Well, that's usually happening because you left the faucet on outside and that water froze all the way up under your house, and then boom, it burst the pipe and possibly caused more water damage interior and more plumbing repairs than you otherwise would have to pay. So turn off the exterior faucets. Drain your lawn irrigation system. This is a big one. That water will expand and actually is if it freezes in there, the chance of you doing damage to this PVC material, your system, etc., is high. Get the air out, they'll purge it out, get the water out. It'll make sure your system continues to last a few more years. Mulch leaves when you mow. This is a good way to feed the lawn so it is able to ideally thrive next spring, and also it's a little more cost effective than paying to bag it up and send it off. Prepare your mower for the winter. Winterize, drain the gas, drain the oil, sharpen the blade.
At least put some Sta-Bil or some type of fuel treatment in that mower.
Yep. Don't prune trees or shrubs until late winter, folks. So wait till late winter. That is to ideally get the most spring growth. Little tip. And last couple are test your sump pump. Don't want that snow melt, flood your basement. Call a chimney sweep before you start that fireplace up. And restock those winter essentials. Make sure you've got the salt, all the things that you need, because hard to find it when there's a blizzard. Life as you own it. Back in a few.